Hey guys, what is up? This is AVJ yet again with a Platinum League match here for you now. And this match is going to be against Nuclear, who is spawning as the blue Protoss on the lower left side, and Lockon, who is spawning as the red Terran on the upper right side. Now this match is going to be on Blistering Sands, one of my favorite maps actually. Anyways, yes, we are going to see Nuclear and Lockon. We're going to be probably, we are going to see Nuclear going to be warping in that very first pylon on exactly 9 food, which is the best thing that you can ever do. And we do see Lockon now going to put down his supply depot at exactly 10 food. Now, he is going to try and not try, but he is going to scout here just to see if there are any proxy pylons there or such things. And here comes the scouting probe for Nuclear, which is fairly early, I might add. Initially, what you want is you want that probe to make he was making a pylon there, so initially you want to make a pylon, then a gateway, then you scout with your probe. But Nuclear is going to scout very fast here, very early. And you do see Lockon going with that barracks. And Nuclear going to be warping in that gateway there. Oh, I have to check something. Like, the sound is killing. Okay, the sound is good. The sound is excellent. Now let's get this thing. Oh, sorry. And we do see a gas now going to be warped in for Nuclear. That is a fairly standard build. And Refinery going to be up for Nuclear, Lockon, sorry. I'm going to open up the production tab actually. And we do see Lockon just completing that wall off with those 2 supply depots and a barracks. And we do see Nuclear going to be putting down a pylon here. That's not gonna make a difference. He should cancel that right now. Oh, he's not gonna cancel it. So we do see a cybernetics going to be warped in for Nuclear, and that SCV is going to be taken out. No, and Nuclear is still at 1 gas, which is very good, I might say. And he still is not making any zealots yet. He's probably going to go with stalkers or something like that. But there goes the tech lab for Lockon, and going to be no marines actually. No marines for Lockon, just going with that very somewhat early marauder. And we do see yeah, this is 3 gate actually. 3 gate opening for Nuclear, and he is going to be well, not anymore, but he was chrono boosting that cybernetics. And we do see a 4 gate now going to be in warped in for Nuclear. So I don't think Lockon is ready for a 4 warp gate push, but he should just pump out some marauders and concussive shells, which is on the way right now for him. And that should take care of the rest, and he should make some additional marines or additional marauders, whatever his heart truly desires. And we are going to see a proxy pylon going to be set up here. This is actually a very good location because you can warp in units in this area of the upper land, whatever it is, on the cliff. But it is a very dangerous spot because marauders can easily snipe that out. And we do see 5 warp gates, 5 gateways now going to be up for Nuclear. Now personally for me, I would not even recommend 5 warp gates or gateways with 1 nexus. My rule of thumb is it's either 3 to 4 warp gates for every 1 nexus, you know. So if you have 2 nexus, you can have 6 to 7 warp gates, but I do not recommend 5 because you can't fully utilize the creation of your units by 5 because you are going to be lacking some minerals. But hey, what do I know? And yes, lock-on still just producing some units and going to be canceling that whatever that was. That's now just something. And we do see Tech Lab. This is what I predict is this barracks is going to be a reactor, because that is the most standard thing that I can think of is 3 racks, both with Tech Lab and 1 with the reactor. And yes, there goes the reactor. And this is the starport. Now going to be up for lock-on, probably going with some medivacs just to support. Oh, sorry. Some medivacs just to support those Marine Marauder builds. And we are going to see Nuclear going to be expanding now, which is a good call for him since he got that 5 warp gate technology. And we don't see any upgrades for him for Nuclear right now. He is probably going to spend this tech just for the sake of cannons, which what's he going to do. You know, he's going to be blocking off this. He's going to be walling off this. I do recommend 1 more pylon right here so that you can keep all 3 of these still powered. And we do see Lock-on now going to be researching Combat Shield. And does he have Stimpack? Yes, he does have Stimpack. And Starboard is going to be rigged with a reactor right there. And Lock-on going to be putting a supply depot just to spot some units going to be entering in this destructible rocks. And we do, oh, I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, whoever is watching this. We do see a Ghost Academy now up for Lock-on. We're probably going to see some EMPs because I do see that he is now researching the cloaking and the Mobius reactor, which tells me that he is probably going. Which tells me he's probably going to use those ghosts just for some EMPs and snipe, and for just sniping out some zealots and everything. And he is going to build a command center. Probably going to expand right here, which is the smartest thing to do. And we do see Lock-on going to control this zone on the tower, which is smart, by the way. And Nuclear still, I would like to see him saturate all these minerals, because initially what you always want is to transfer all the probes here. I know, not all of them, but some of them to this expansion, just to get this expansion working. Yeah, and he is just constantly producing some Stalker, Zealot, and some Sentries. That is like the basic, but very powerful build for a Protoss player. Just go with like masked Zealots and Stalkers and some Sentries, and that's pretty much what you can do. That's pretty much a very good unit composition right there. And yeah, he's still producing. He does have a Stargate right now with Void Race, which I think would, is a very good choice for tech, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. If he only, if he can, probably, and we are going to see Lock-on going to be charging right here, moving out with those 3. He does have 3 Ghosts and Marine Marauder with Medivac, MMMG. That's what I call MMMG, so 3 MG. And we do see Nuclear going to be warping in some additional Zealots. I do recommend more Stalkers right here, but he does have those 3 photon cannons, which is probably going to help. And he does need like 1 more Stalker, sentries, and he needs to have perfect force field placement right here. He needs to cut this like in the half of it, like yeah, force field right there. And those photon cannons are going to be taken out. That is a very good force field placement, but not so good actually. And we are going to see, yeah, Lock-on is going to lose a lot of units. And Nuclear is, those ghosts are going to snipe all those Zealots. And here comes more sentries and Zealots for Nuclear. And here comes the